Welcome to our daily hovers. I'm Meek and Nomicon, and today I've been playing through the game My Beautiful Paper Smile, where we need to make sure our smile never fades as we escape from the joyous facility. Chapter 1, My Beautiful Escape. Oh look, I'm so happy! Every day we hear one prominent voice. It is the voice of the authorities. Oh, they all need to make sure we keep smiling. So, I'm guessing I don't have a lock on my bedroom door, huh? They tell us that happiness is life. They tell us that sorrow is death. They restrict our minds and emotions. In bliss, they allow us to prosper, but in depression, they allow only torment. By night, I hear a different voice. It is the voice of the lost child, whom I cannot see. Instead, I see another figure. The lost child warns me, escape, leave this place! Wait, was that the kid from River Ranger? As I sleep, these words run through my mind with pleasure. Oh, joyous awaken! Oh, joyous awaken! I don't think I'm given a choice, am I? Hello? Okay, I'm awakened. And look, I'm still smiling. I'm very happy to be awake, thank you. It's good to see you awake. Did you have any dreams last night? Yes, the lost child visited me again in my sleep. What did he tell you? The authorities are weakening. Our chances of escape are increasing. The coming of our desertion makes me more fearful of the authorities. They have become severely harsh in recent days. I have worries as well, but we must observe any opportunities. Okay, so we need to escape from the authorities. Okay, I understand. I can walk. It's spectacular. And hold shift to sprint. Wait, can I have this? I don't know what it is, but I want it. Oh, I can! Item added to our inventory. What's our inventory? Is it going to be I? Where's I? Nope, I don't know what inventory is. It did not seem to be I. The south door is still locked. Interesting. Is there something else I'm supposed to be picking up? Is there a key somewhere? Am I just not seeing it? There doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, joyous! Proceed to the daily chambers! Does this mean the door's open? Okay, I was waiting for that, I see. Well, I don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. Can we visit our brethren? We cannot. Why are you just following me around? Wait. Oh, I'm clicking the door still. Hello. Oh, this is the way I'm supposed to be going regardless. I see now. Thank you, dear children, for coming. Your attendance has been filed. Please enter the line on the left, going to today's chamber. Can I have the file? Wait, you're in my way. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to read the file. Curses! So I need to get that one. What if I don't? What if I ignore you and I go to the chamber on the right? I've been sent here, I swear it. You are never to travel beyond this door. Oh. Well, okay. Apparently they know I'm lying. Hello, fellow joyous. Have you been sleeping well lately? I often find myself lying with strange murmurs in my head. I can't understand them, but I smile regardless. Well, this place have all been indoctrinated, so I'm going to leave you to it. Hello, I've been sent to join the line on the left. I'm not going to die, right? You're not sending me to my death. Oh, I'm starting to regret joining this line. Hello. How's it going? Anyone want to chat? Anyone want to swap doors with me? Beyond these doors are your testing chambers for the day. The darkness inside will consume you if you do not have a light to conquer it. Take with you a life. Okay, item added to my inventory. I'm guessing I just received a life. It will provide light in the darkness as you wander and keep you safe. Today, you must learn to use your life, for it will help you greatly in tomorrow's chamber. Use this light to find an exit. Do not be afraid. Do not cry. Smile always. You may enter. Just a quick question, which one's me again? We may never know. Oh, there I am. So how do I use my light? Is it going to be used automatically? Aha, here's my inventory. So I've got equipped my smile. There's my life. Can I equip this? Equipped it. And now I must glow. Everyone must see my shining life glow. So, okay. Is this amazing? Have I just got to find my way out? What perils will be waiting for me within the darkness? Is there something that wishes to remove my smile? Ah, I found a TV. I don't think I can use it. Oh, but I can take that. Yes, I have a plank. I don't know what it's for, but it's in... Ah, such nice love and joy and peace. Oh, they are all just very happy. Patience. That I could do with. I could do with patience, please. No? Well, either way, I've got a plank. Oh, and apparently there's an arm that has a key. Do I need to be looking for this? I can definitely keep my glow on until I find said arm. Hello, faithfulness. Have you seen an arm? An arm that's been separated from a body? I gotta go the path of goodness. Hey, I'm following some footprints. What do I keep picking up? Oh, tickets. Can be used to watch live entertainment. Do we think that save things? Wait, so if I use these, is it going to save or something? Oh, item cannot be equipped. V91. Is that going to be important? I don't think I've got the key for this. I don't think I've got the key for anything. That's fine, I'm going to find this key eventually. I am hoping if I follow... Yes, I've got the plank. Have I missed something? This seems entirely too easy. Then again. Oh, is this the key I need? Oh, I added that to my inventory. Delightful. It may open a door nearby. Do I just continue to follow the footprints? I mean, it wasn't exactly the key I was looking for. I was looking for one with an arm attached. Am I supposed to be able to do this? I guess not. Well, I can't see in there regardless. There's no point me going in. Imperfection? Blasphemy. Have you not seen my smile? Oh, imperfection is... punished! What do I mean? Oh, who's it punished by? Oh, punished by torture? I've not got any imperfections. I'll have you know my smile is perfect and beautiful. You're the imperfection. You shall be punished with torture. How's it going? Who are you? Where is your face? God, you can't just ask people where their faces are. So rude. Where is your smile? Oh, we should leave. We might be in danger. Yeah, we're in danger. I'm already sprinting, don't worry about it. I knew to sprint from the very start. Oh. Hey. Wait, painless. I've just realized it's changed. Death is painless. Oh, it is a painless death. You know what? I don't believe you. Can I hide in here? I'm hidden. No, I'm not. I mean, technically I was hidden. It's not my fault he can hide with me. That's nice artwork, though. Okay, we should run again. And run fast. He's going to screech at us. Okay, it's fine. If we just keep running, he can't catch us. Dying with me is a painless death. Are you sure? I don't know if I quite believe that. Okay, so, clearly the door is a trap. We were never going to live if we went that way. What? Where? How am I not plugged in? That's not good. You can never catch me. Goodbye. I am leaving now. You're far too slow, you fool. I'm presuming I've got the key to this door and this door is going to lead to my salvation. Hey, all the words have gone from the walls again. I don't remember this being this long. This corridor was not quite... I swear that corridor was cheating. Yes, I have done it. I have survived. You're not supposed to cry. You've broken the rule. May happiness flourish on you, who have prospered through the darkness. But happiness has left one, for I see a child with tears. Did you feel the darkness clutching at your heart? Did you feel it clutching at your soul? You should have listened to our instruction, child. Please guide her to her session. Wait, what session? That is entirely menacing walking straight behind you. You children still smile and have learned well. You will see past this night. Now, travel back to your cell and rest until you must enter tomorrow's chamber. Wait, what happened to person number 4? Did he never come out? Wait, did he lock that door? Can I go back and check? No? Surprising that. Wait, so, is one of us gonna die each night? I have another ticket. I have so many of these things now. Still don't know what I need to do with them. I can just hoard them, I suppose. So what's with this door at the end? Hey, I've got mission to go through here. I've got many tickets. You are never to travel beyond this door. Well, mighty rude, that. Okay, well I need to nap. I've had a very busy day getting chased and, carrying a plank around. Oh, I smile in my sleep as well, of course. I am asleep now, but I am caught thinking of the world outside this facility. Can we ever make our way there? I am unsure we can accomplish this goal without the aid of the lost child. Lost child, are you here? Will you speak to me? Yes, child, I hear your bidding. Will you aid our escape? A figure abides within the halls outside your cell. The authorities may be misled, allowing me to traverse towards you. An opportunity may have shown itself. Shall I awaken? Yes, child. Do so. as I attempt to infiltrate your walls. So, are we sure we can trust our friend here? Awaken! The last child commands it. Condemns it? No, he commands it. Why have you awoken me? I feel it is time to escape. Are you certain that the time has come? I spoke to the lost child, and I believe he will now help us. I worry with the thought of what the authorities may do if we are caught. But I will follow you, friend. I won't leave you to venture onward alone. Thank you. Just, if anyone catches us, I'm blaming you. Let's go, shall we? The door is locked. Lost child, will you help us? Do we hear the click? Children, I am here. I will assist you briefly, but I cannot let the king find me here. I have unlocked your cell door, so you may exit. You can unequip your life for short times to evade the authorities' cameras. If they see your light for too long, you will surely be taken to your sessions, so tread with care. I must leave you now. Okay, so we're gonna need to go into the dark to hide. I understand. Okay, so F. Oh, automatically turns it on and off. I see. You see nothing? Okay, so I see. There's a light right there. That's fine. So do we know where we're supposed to be going? I'm gonna assume we don't. There we go. See, we are perfectly hidden. Okay, what I'm thinking is we need to get behind the desk, right? No? Apparently we can't do that. We're just supposed to be going for the door. We're just supposed to be going for the door. Oh, okay, there's a camera right above us. Perfect, we have done it. Now. Yeah? The door leads to our daily chambers. Okay, apparently that is not what we want. That is fine. I mean, does it matter if I turn my light off if I'm avoiding the camera's spotlight anyway? Oh, maybe that's why we need to turn it off when we get to the stairs and we can't avoid it. I understand. I mean, at least the good thing about our light life, it doesn't tend to run out. But now we should turn it off as we venture up the stairs. Aha! No one saw me. I am very sneaky, and why am I the only one with a life light? Why do you not have one? Why are there a bunch of open doors down there? Well, that's clearly the way we're going. So what is in here? Is there any cameras? Is there anything I can pick up? I wish to be nosy, you see. Oh, there is. Facility 12 cautionary notice. Some children of Facility 12 have become increasingly rebellious. One has relayed information, after being cut, regarding a voice that ill-instructed him. Under request of his perfection, a meeting must be held to discuss the banishment of this entity. Oh, so the lost child, huh? I need to know what these are for. Wait, have I only got 2 of them? I had more, didn't I? Oh, gathered 3 of 5. Oh, so they're not save tokens. They're, What's going on? What's going on with my screen? Was this because I was in the dark too long? I didn't realize there was some damage for being in the dark. Okay, Facility 12 notice. East Wing construction notice. It is requested by His Perfection, the King, that a new chamber be added to each facility. This chamber shall act as an addition to current teachings and activities for the children. It will be separated into 2 sectors, each to act as a separate chamber for daily instruction. The first will be similar to the previous fear chambers. More details to be released in the follow-up instructions. But prepare cropping supplies for said area. For the second sector, pain-reducing equipment will be supplied. Please set up the restraints immediately. A temporary instruction in this chamber. All rooms residing in the east wing must be cleared within 60 days. Further notice and instructions shall be delivered shortly. Interesting. I wonder if there's any other papers I can read. I just didn't hover over them correctly. No, it doesn't seem like it. It's just those two. Okay. So we also noticed that if we wander in the dark for too long, apparently we start to lose our sanity, is what I'm assuming happened. Okay, so this seems like a dark room, so that's fine. You've got more information for me? BR. Okay. Is this someone I should be fearing? I don't think there's anything else in here. Well, apart from my dummy over there. But he's not hiding a sign. Well, someone was here before me. That's unfortunate. Now we wish to explore this room. There's another ticket. Delightful. Okay, so if we need electrical stuff, then thinking this is the room for us to be in. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything I want. Oh, so the footprints lead in here, huh? Am I to trust this? I don't think I should, but I'm going to go anyway. I'm being watched. We are being I knew they were his footprints. I just didn't realize it was active threat right now. Okay, so clearly that was a bad idea to go that way, so we can just continue past it. Yes, we found the room we need to be in. Oh, the room with the canvas, apparently. This room seems to hold great importance. Do you notice the screens among us? We may discover objects of good use here. Search for anything of potential aid to our escape. Okay, so you actually, yes, you are actually looking. I appreciate this. No offense, I'm just gonna take the ticket and before you get it. Oh, did you just walk into me? Oh, wait. Oh, curses. I forgot to put my light back on. That was quite unfortunate. Participant assessment. Facility 1-2. South 4238. Joyous 1891. Oh, Joyous 1892 has been crossed out. And Joyous 2659. Observations. Day 1. Arrival to Sal. Began testing. Day 5-6. High performance. Passed first major experiments. Day 1-03. Began daily visual training. Day 1-04. Failure punished. Day 1-05. Failure punished. Day 1-06. Failure punished. Day 1-07. Success punished. Day 3-8. Began cropping. Previous training persists. Day 5-7. Joyous 1892. Incompetent. Replacement summoned. Day 5-8. Joyous 2659. Arrival. Day 1-825. Signs of thought. Emotion not shown. Day 1-831. Joyous 2659 under surveillance. Joyous 1891 under surveillance. Day 1-869. Surveillance halts. Day 2655. Cropping failure confirmed. I'm not gonna lie, that was just a bunch of numbers for me. It didn't exactly mean a lot. I hear discussion in the adjoining room. Oh, our friend got caught. I swear if you grasses. Child, why do you wonder? Why are your eyes open? Have you forgotten how to sleep? Fear not, child, for we will teach you how to sleep. Is he gonna get his head bashed in? You are going to get punished, it seems. I thank you for not grassing on me. I shall not return for you, but I appreciate it. He was a good soul. He was a happy soul. My friend has been taken. I must follow them immediately. No, that was not my plan. Listen, friend. As me to you, that was not my plan. I did not intend to go after him. Oh, we're gonna go after him, aren't we? Okay, we need to get out of the camera light. We are probably almost definitely not gonna be given any choice. But I don't know where he's even going. How will I know where? Is he being taken back to his room, maybe? I don't know where the punishment room is. Oh, curse this camera. Forgotten about that. Wait, where do I need to be going? Where is the punishment room? Ah, I came the right way. I knew it all along. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's not the room we were told never to cross. That's back into the main lobby, correct? I need my light back before my sanity starts departing again. Camera, you see nothing. Okay, now you're taking him to the sector I'm not supposed to go into. Let's hope they did not lock the door behind them. I'm coming, friend. I don't precisely know what I'm going to be able to do against 3 of them, but I am coming. The authorities have locked the door. Lost child, are you present? Will you help me find my friend? He is gone. Look, I say we tried, we did our best, and how about we ski-daddle on out of him on our own? No? You didn't like that idea? The authorities may return to capture me as well. I must get back to my cell. Wait, but we were doing so well in our escape attempt. We're just going to abandon it now? Apparently so. My friend is gone. Taken from me. Taken like so many others, and never coming back. Now I must find a way out alone. I feel lost. My friend is lost. Wandering like so many others, and never coming back. Now I must break this cycle alone. I feel hurt. My friend is hurt. Tortured like so many others, and never coming back. Now I must find healing alone. I am alone. Please, help me. All joyous awaken! All joyous awaken! Did I awakened? Oh, my poor friend is still gone. Oh, I'm not saying this is my fault, but it was partially my fault. Oh, joyous, proceed to the daily chambers. Okay, daily chambers it is. Hi. Say, my light's been on all night, so you'd know if I'd been walking around, I'm sure. Hello. Okay, I can't ask them about my friend, because I'm not supposed to know, clearly. Dear child, do you come to us alone? Have you harmed your companion? Have you left him to wander? You are dangerous if you can function alone. You threaten yourself with understanding. We will take you to a new chamber, where you will forever be in company. Wait, it wasn't my fault, you took my friend away. I didn't do anything. Disturbance in sleeping room! Disturbance in sleeping room! All authorities report to sleeping room immediately! Wait, can I have Vods' sleeping room? I want to know what's going on. Oh, Joyous, return to your cell. Oh, Joyous, return to your cells. Okay, I'm returning to my cell. This is where they took my friend. I must try to find him. Okay, just remember about the cameras. Right, okay, I could go down there. Is there a different way though? Okay, there's 2 ways for me to go. I did see people running away around in this time. Oh, I can't even go this way. Okay, so it must be the room at the end then. We must find our friend. Hello? Okay, I found a quiet section. Is the camera on? I think it is. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna avoid it. That's locked. Turn your light on temporarily. And go! Speedily. No one sees a thing. We are like stealth. Yes, okay. How many tickets have I got now? I give it 2 of 4 for the grey. But I got 5 of 5 for the white tickets. Delightful, I can watch a live entertainment now. I mean, if I'm to find the live entertainment. Okay, that's still locked. Ooh, is he in the basement? I presume so. I shall... Oh, camera. I shall find him. Is this the right way to go, or should I be going up? Kinda want to see what's up. Then again, I want to see what's over here first. But... What is over in the entire facility then? There's so many ways to explore. I don't know which is the right way, and which is just me being nosy. Okay, I want to see what's upstairs first. Well, there's another camera, I see. Is there anything else for me? There's a ticket! That's made this entire journey worth it already. Now, let's hope this bridge won't collapse into my weight. Nope, it's doing remarkably well. There's yet another door for me to go through. I keep forgetting about the fact I lose my sanity. Wait. Hey, I found a key! Clearly I've done a good thing by coming here. And I found a book, none of which I wished to pick up. It was simply the key that I wanted. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can interact with in here. Say maybe a nosy always pays off. I find many things that I need by simply getting lost. Okay, so I think I've explored all the way up here. Now I want to go see what that end door does. I doubt I'm going to be able to get through it. Oh, curses. I've looked on the wrong way. Excuse me, I need to get to my staircase. So, okay, we're gonna go look down here, just in case there's anything else we need to pick up. And then we shall carry forth and go onwards. Stop. No one says a thing. Hello? Where am I? The sleeping room. Oh, I don't think I should be here. The sleeping room. Welcome to the sleeping room observation theatre. Admission, 4 grey tickets. Don't have 4 grey tickets. I need 1 more grey ticket to enter. Okay, does that mean the room the opposite side is going to be the white tickets? This one? Hi, buddies. How you doing? The smiling room. Welcome to the smiling room observation theatre. Admission, 5 white tickets. Well, I have those, so I can enter this. Delightful, thank you. So, can I take a seat? Can I, watch the show? Is that? Oh, wait, am I? Do I need to know the combination? I don't. Oh, never mind, you just had to turn them all on. Let me watch the show then. Wait, is my friend gonna appear there? Have I just paid for my friend's torture? Oh, can I interact with anything? Doesn't seem to. Hello? What's going on? Do I need to be doing something? Hi. I can't interact with anything. Am I supposed to be? Nope, okay. I was just waiting it out. Who is there? Wait, was that it? Was that what I paid 5 white tickets for? I don't think I got my tickets worth. Hi. Why was I just staring creepily at the screen? It's a little bit creepy, friend. Okay, so I guess that's all we needed from this room. Still gotta go find 1 great ticket. I'll leave you guys to your smiles. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to be probably where I'm supposed to be going. So we'll find it in a little bit. Oh, okay. For the puppet room observation theatre, I only need 3 black tickets. I've not even found a single one, so I'm off to a great start. Oh, that one's locked altogether. Interesting. Okay, so I doubt this room is going to be open. The key fits, but I feel something different lies beyond this door. I may not be able to return here. Should I enter? No, hold on a minute. We've got 1 more area to explore first. See, this is the kind of question I like to be asked. Hey, this is going to progress the story. Are you sure you're done being nosy? No. No, I am not. I have many other areas I wish to explore. Thank you for informing of me. Now let's go down and see if we can find our last grey ticket, huh? Gotta be somewhere here. Oh, mind that light. A box with 3 slots in it. It must require some sort of keys. Wait, I can't even go here to begin with? Well, I feel cheated. I didn't even find my last ticket. God knows what that thing is. If it's through that door, I swear. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else we can be doing then. We've just got to go through that door, right? Alas, we shall be short 1 grey ticket for a while longer. Let's progress this story, shall we? Maybe see if we can find our friend. Okay, so what exactly is happening through these doors, huh? I shall keep my light on for now. Why am I zooming out? Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna be chased again? By something big that's making the light swing already. Oh, it's you! It's the glitch! And we should run again. No, not that way. Run this way. Keep going. No! Which way do I run? I don't know. And yeah, this is the perfect way for me. I was running as fast as I could. Okay, so where precisely do I need to be going? Oh, hello. Where is this? I didn't read the sign. Wait, faces. Is that not the person I should be hiding from? It really is. Child, do you see how the figure destroys the masks? Put a mask on your enemy, for he hates their smiling faces. Wait, so do I need to put a mask on him? Is that what you're telling me to do? Where is he? I have a mask for you. Oh. Well, I could hardly move when there was a text box up. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna put a mask on a mannequin. That's what I've got to be doing, yes? Give me a mask. And now I'll attach it to his face. Now I must wait until the figure shows himself. Okay, grab my mask. No, showeth yourself. Okay, he showed himself. And put on the mask. Okay, this is what we're meant to be doing. Yeah, gotcha. How many times do I need to be doing this, huh? Oh, there's one right here. Delightful. Okay, he needs to show himself. Come on. Show yourself. There we go. Okay, so I don't even need to be that close to doing this. That's not too bad then. I wonder how close I need to be to these mannequins, because I think there's one up there. Okay, I need to be fairly close to the mannequins. That's fine, I'm gonna keep watch. He's there! I'm coming! Number 3! How many times do I need to be attacking him? Oh, is this it? I think that was it. Third time's the charm. And he did it, hopefully. Did he just explode? I think he just self-combusted. I wish he had never come here. Well, at least he opened the door for us, I suppose. Well, that's what you get, creepy glitch. Perish. I still haven't got my 3rd ticket yet. Or 4th ticket. Oh, I've got the conveyor belt going. If I ride on this, do I get squished? Okay, I really hope this isn't gonna kill me. I'm sure I'll be fine, right? I'm alive! Well, that's still debatable, but still I've arrived. And you saw nothing. I am like a ghost. Oh, apparently I've even turned my light off. Wait, have I made it out? I'm free? Yes, we can leave. Do not fear, child. We will not harm your fragile body. You are safe here with us. You must only tell us one thing. Where is your friend? Chapter 2, A Place of Sorrow. I beg thee listen, O glorious one. The operation has ceased, but only Joyous has escaped. What does your perfection request of your servants? Oh, he mad. Hunt the child down. I'm free! I've escaped, but I feel like I'm very recognizable. But this is a good place for a nap. Oh, bad idea? Question mark? I have escaped. I have overcome the restraints that have held me for so long. Where I lie down, there stand no walls. My eyes are free to wander upwards until I can see no more. I know not one word that describes how I feel. I wish only that my friend could share this feeling with me. But what do I do now? There is nothing more to this strange land. I cannot sleep any longer. I will find some purpose for myself. Okay, so we're gonna go look for purpose. I mean, I think our purpose should be to remove the smile. It's no longer our existence is no longer dependent on our smiling, is it? And if I don't smile, hopefully no one will recognize me for who I am. Okay, so what's our plan of action here? Are we going into town? Would that be a good idea? Is there a town? Who knows? All I know is that we follow the lights. Wait, so if I'm following the lights, I must go this way, maybe? I see lights over here, so I'm assuming this is the correct way. Yes, see lights! I follow them. Now we go into the shadows, because I want to be nosy. I'm breaking my own wall. Purposelessly, because that gate is locked. Okay. I shall go where I'm supposed to be going. We shall follow these lights. Ah, look, I think I've found a town. Or if not, I've found a gate. Either way, it is man-made, so clearly we're making progress. Hello, I wish to be granted entrance into the thing beyond your gate. Wait, what is this? Is this weaponry? This looks like a blade. I want to use the blade. Wait, am I hiding? Is there a need for me to be hiding? Is someone gonna be upset that I've stolen the blade? My brother, remove the child from his restraint. But noble guide, our blade has vanished from the pedestal. We cannot proceed our current action without it. Wait, were you going to sacrifice him? It is missing indeed. There must be some mistake. Why would the blade choose to spare him? This child is possessed with a spirit of evil and desertion. He cannot be the unblemished one. We cannot risk his line. We must take him to the king. So, are we thinking that's my friend in the bag? I mean, I should probably save him. Not necessarily now. I mean, there's 4 against 1 now, so now might not be the best time. But, you know, in general, it's something we can consider. Do they have my friend? They are taking him to the king. I must follow them. Well, I mean, not strictly the best idea, but I suppose that gives you purpose. And while we do that, how about we equip our sword, huh? That sounds like a nice idea. Swing! Can I attempt to use this? Can I use this on swing? It doesn't seem to be that functional on anything that doesn't actually require it. Okay, well at least I have it equipped, in case. I wonder if I can still interact with things with it equipped though. That is something I'm definitely gonna need to consider. You know, I'm gonna get so happy when something actually gets hit by my sword. Finally! After all the swing attempts I've made so far. When the first thing takes damage, I shall be very pleased. Okay, so is this the path to the king? Oh no, what's the bidding they blocked the gate behind them? That would be an issue. I'm not entirely convinced I can climb this gate. Okay, well, we're gonna attempt it anyway. Okay, so good news is, even with the sword equipped, the hand appears. There has to be another way to follow them. Okay, well, we can continue to wander. We can take the long, scenic route that's likely to get me nearly murdered. If not actually murdered. Wait. Is this thing I can actually cut? What's going on with the rope? Oh, I climbed down it. Okay, I suppose that's one thing you can do. I was planning on cutting it, but I suppose this has a more desired outcome. Oh, okay, I found a lodging. Wait, this is River Ranger, right? So is this how that fits into the whole story? If he's not in the bed. Okay, so is it not the same timeline? No, that is the River Ranger from the sidelong story, right? Hello. Hello, child. What is your name? What is my name? A name is what you are called by. I am called a Joyous. Did you come from the facility? Yes, and I am traveling to the king. You cannot go to the king if you have no name. The Joyous are not named until they are released into the king's village. You cannot enter the village nor approach the king without a name. How do I find a name? I can help you, child. I am a hunter, traveling toward the village this night. You may accompany me, and we shall find the elements required for your name. I thank you, hunter. Why do you desire to visit the king? I believe the authorities have taken my friend there. You are kind to follow him. You are kind to worry for him. I believe you are tired. You may rest inside the cabin. I will wait here until you are ready to start our journey together. Delightful! I mean, I'm so happy we can be friends in this story, because I'm pretty sure in Night in River Ranger, you die. So, nice to know we're now friends. I shall have a little bit of a snooze. Thank you, River Ranger guy. Tonight, I will regain the presence of my friend. The hunter is kind to help me find him. He is kind to help me find a name. He is kind, like my friend. But rescuing my friend is crucial. I brought him to that dreadful room where he was taken. I brought him to that place. I will bring him back from his bondage. But enough time has spoiled already. I am well rested. We will leave now. Why do I now have a feeling he might be gone? Hunter, are you still here? Oh, he is! Okay, that's fine. We're gonna ignore the fact I accidentally just swung my weapon at him. Hunter, I am prepared to begin our journey. Then let us go. I have long awaited an adventure such as this. Okay, we're making our way. We are nearing our first destination, dear child. I will gather the first element that we will use to create your name. This first element is blood of perfection. The next will be that of corruption. And the last element will be your own blood. Then we combined. These three things will determine a name for you. Your name will be beautiful, I am sure. It will taste like honey in the mouth of those who speak it. But the name of your friend would be bitter and seldom tasted. Now follow me closely, my child. Okay, so again, what was it I needed to make the name? I missed everything but my own blood. Well, guess we'll figure it out as we go, huh? How you doing, Hunter? I'm gonna let you take point, mainly because you've got a gun, and all I have is this blade that I don't still know how to use because I've yet to attack anything. Remain here as I proceed to the cabin. I will return shortly. I mean, if you insist. There's no particularly a lot I can do regardless. I'll just watch you from afar. Enjoy. You're gonna get attacked on the way. I don't really think there's anything else I'm supposed to be doing, is there? Just watching him go into the distance. Sure, walking towards the camera like this is kind of creepy. But, I didn't see the hunter coming back yet. Oh, hello. I was quite literally just waiting for Hunter to return, but I didn't realize there's actually things I could be doing. Apparently, going in there is not one of them. Hello, anything here? Anyone here? I have broken the Hunter's rules and I am exploring on my own. Okay, I found a cabin of my own. I don't know if I'm still supposed to be. Hunter might be mighty displeased with me when he gets back and I'm gone. But he was being very slow in my defense. Delightful! I don't know if I need to be doing this. Oh, I can have a cog. Do you need the cog? Oh, you do! There we go. Delightful! I've lowered the bridge. I guess I just need to go forwards? Oh, Hunter is gonna be so mad at me. So mad. In my defense, Hunter, not 100% my fault. They have blocked off my pathways backwards. Let's hope we can meet him up with this cabin. Hunter, are you here? I seem to have gotten myself lost. Okay, so guessing we're just going to go into the cabin now. I don't know anything else to be doing. Okay, so there's knives. I'm guessing these are the devs, right? There was something here. Was there not something else there for me to pick up? Apparently not. Oh, it's reflections. Gotcha. So there's just meat. Okay, there's another door. There's nothing I want in here? You sure? I find it hard to believe you. This is why, because I find keys. You tried to hide it from me. Actually, you didn't. You left it very nicely on the floor for me. I appreciate that. Okay, so now we proceed. The hunter may have returned by now. I must go to him before he finds that I have left. Oh, okay, very good. So I was supposed to be doing this, huh? That's nice to know. Okay, so we must make our way back. Let me guess, the path is going to mysteriously have opened once more, huh? Well, that's fine, we can get there. We have a key. Don't know what the key is for, but we have it. Something stalks me in the shadows. I must be prepared to protect myself. It's fine, we've got our knife equipped. No! What's attacking me in the shadows is a spider, apparently? Ah! I'm prepared to defend myself. Okay, how am I doing on defending myself? You must die. I'm gonna stay here with the boxes. I think that's giving me some kind of protection. Am I successfully defending myself? I don't know. But I'm technically alive, so I feel like I've done a good thing. No, okay, is that... I can't get back there. Where was the path back? I don't remember being this far backwards. Was it? I don't know. So I know the cabin was over here. Or maybe that's what the key is for. Nope. Ah, I see. Was that always there and I just forgot about it? I am glad to lay eyes on your unbroken body. You should be happy that you obeyed my request to stay nearby. I will let you carry this. Wait, what did you give me? Oh, flask of blood. And triangle token. Oh, okay, that's the thing for... Okay, small metal token with a triangle engraved at 2 of 5. Okay, that's my collectibles. And now I've got a flask of blood. Keep it safe as we travel. There is another abandoned cabin nearby, so let us go rest. Hopefully that will heal any damage I sustained, huh? We are very near to the main road, so you must keep careful watch of the surrounding area. And do not fear, child. You are safe here with me. Hunter, before you go rest, I must bring something to your attention. While I waited for you to bring the flask, a creature made itself known from the shadows. It fled promptly back into the brush, but I believe it may follow us. Child, I assure you there is nothing for you to fear in this land, other than the authorities. That is why you must look out for any passing figures, while I rest in the cabin. Do wake me if you see any threats, but do not be fearful of any strange creatures. I don't think he's believing how much of a threat this spider thing was. When I have my blade, I shall slice and dice the spider when it returns. Let's go. We know it's going to return. So. Wait, can I leave? Can I just go off on my own for a walk? Should I be doing this? I don't know. But that's locked. That is open. It makes me think like I should be doing this. I mean, it's left the pathways open to me. And who's gonna know, really? No one's gonna know. Hunter's not gonna know. Hunter is sleeping. Hey, I will be fine. Actually, I've got a blade. And I've used it once before. I mean, and yes, maybe this monster didn't die when I last used my blade. But I still hit it, I believe. I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't be here. It's fine, they've gone away, it's fine. No one's going to know. They left, it's all okay. I'm just gonna sneak in there. I'm going to steal as much as I possibly can, and then I'll just go back to the hunter. What could possibly go wrong? It's gonna be fine. Hello? Nobody sees me. I am just here to make off with whatever you possess here. Oh, is this another blade? Wait, there's nothing here. Oh, there's paper. Okay, so light, no light, no light, 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 and no light. Spirit of the Faceless! Okay, so can I control the lights? When summoning the spirit of those perished, one must make an offering of life. To appease the dead, they will need a source of life typically carried in a lantern, but other sources are acceptable. Bring the life close to the orbs, and a portion will be transferred to the orb. If an orb is lit unintentionally, you must extinguish the source of life. If an object that is lacking life comes close to an orb, it will absorb the life from the orb, leaving the orb empty once more. Okay, so essentially what you're saying is I need to have my life on next to some of them and take it out when I need to turn. Got ya. Because this one needs to be on. So I must stand near it. Perfect. And we must diagonally go down. Now it's you. Delightful. Orbs of light. They're stunning. We can now perform the ritual. Who am I summoning? I summoned you, so you've got to do my bidding. That's how it works, right? Why do you summon me yet again? I have told you everything I have the desire to share. Wait now, you are no authority. It is I, the lost child. I did not expect to see you here so soon. You must know that the authorities are searching the land for you. They have summoned many spirits to gain help and information in an effort to find you. They will take no chances in letting you travel freely. I will prepare a path to the king for you. Continue on your way, and all will be in order. As long as you keep away from the beings of the forest, you have nothing to fear. I must leave you now. Journey safely, child. Wait, is he telling me to stay away from the hunter? Huh, well okay then. No, I don't mean it doesn't matter. Okay, so I guess I just need to leave again, huh? Thank you for your wisdom. I'm going to go now. So, am I supposed to be going back to the hunter now? I guess so. I mean, I could follow the... Oh, he did say to keep going, though. And we're going to go this way, and if it's blocked, which it is, I suppose we can go back to the hunter then. Okay, we're going to try the other direction, and again, if it's locked, I shall just go home to the hunter. Who knows, maybe this will be a shortcut to the hunter. Nope, it's locked. Okay. Well, we know what to do then. We are to return to the house where the hunter is sleeping. What's the bidding? We're going to get attacked along the way, huh? So I suppose we still do need our name. So the hunter has his purpose. There we go, and nobody's going to know that I spoke to the lost child. But I am getting the feeling I'm about to be attacked. I mean, it's gone suddenly very menacing with all the lights being off. Okay, the lights are back on now. Good. It clearly means I'm going in the correct direction, yes? I heard that. There's something in the brush. I'm about to be attacked again, I knew it. I've just got to be prepared to swing. I wonder if I've actually got to click in the direction of the enemy, or I can just click in general and it's going to do a swing around me. I don't know. But anyway, let's hope this hunter's not dead. That would be a really big issue. I think if he died, he's going to know I escaped, right? It's gonna be fine. Is he here? Nah, see, it's perfectly fine. I never left, see? Hi, hunter. I have rested and have prepared myself for the remainder of the journey. How was your watch? Hunter, I really do believe that a creature follows us. I have told you already that you have nothing to fear. I alone shall keep you from harm. I know the path ahead of us, like you know the back of your beautiful mask. Now let us travel once more. Wait, I don't get to rest? See, I told you, it doesn't know a thing. It knows nothing. And I spoke to the soul. So I still need parts for my name. Okay, we're going up. I think it's just one extra part we need, right? Because we've got one blood, and getting my blood is going to be really easy. Atop the tower lies someone who can help us gather the blood of evil. The structure's entrance is likely locked, so search vigilantly for a key. Rightio. I can do that. I am very good at being nosy. I don't think I can bash open boxes, but I can search everywhere else. That's locked. See, I've already found one place my key can't be. Ooh, can I just go in through the back? Oh, I can! Delightful. Who needs to find a key where you can just sneak in from behind? Ooh! I finally found uses for my blade. Just slice everything down. Oh, there's a key. But I'm going to continue to slice, thank you. And another chair. Delightful. Give me the key. There we go. The hunter shall be very proud of me, I'm sure. Hunter, guess what I successfully found? I have the key, Hunter. What have you achieved in this time limit? I did it, Hunter! We are inside. Oh, well, no need to congratulate me. Mate, we've come all the way up here to find a massive box. A creature lies inside this crate. It frowns always. It is saddened in everything. It is everything behind a cloak of depression. It will give us a drop of his blood, for it wishes to see the king fall. If it questions you, do not let it know that you are one of the joyous. I mean, won't you be able to guess by the fact of my smile? Oh, you fool, Hunter! There's no one there! He is gone! Did you not speak of a creature wandering under the trees of the forest? Yes, I did. We must leave immediately. I will keep watch at the next cabin. Oh, so now he believes me. So now you believe me of the danger, huh, Hunter? After you finish resting, it won't be long before we reach the village. I am quite eager to arrive there, so I will now enter the cabin. Hey, why are you trying to stop me? Before you do, I must comment on your smile. It is ravishing, beautiful. Each tooth is molded with such delicacy. I mean to ask you if I may wear it. I cannot remove it, but whenever I make such an attempt, I see terrible pictures in my eyes. They couldn't be so frightening that you could never take it off. I have helped you so much, child. My smile cannot be removed. I have led you all the way across this kingdom, and you have no desire to help me in return? Can't we just say it's surgically attached or something? You do not need to smile. Give it to me. He is glitched. Take it off. How about now? Sleep well, my child. Wait, am I just supposed to ignore that? He's clearly going to take my smile while I sleep. Oh, I should probably not do this. I should probably not be here anymore. Can I barricade? I would very much like to barricade the door. No? Okay. We're gonna lose that smile. If I was you, I wouldn't sleep. I am brimming with fear this night. What can I do now that might progress me in my mission to find my friend? Still, I require the blood of evil to make my name, but I now doubt that the hunter was truthful about its creation. He makes me feel unsafe. I desire to journey to the village without him, and I believe we are close enough to the king that I can find my way alone. But if he speaks in good taste about my needing a name, I must somehow find a creature of sadness from which I can pull blood. I wish that the lost child could help me, but I know he isn't following me closely. He has failed to make himself known, even in my moments of distress. The hunter has failed to help me obtain everything needed for my name. I feel I must make a decision at this time. Okay, so, okay. So is there only 2 endings? I can let the hunter help me finish my name and lead me to the village, or I can draw blood from the hunter and use it. I feel like if we go with the hunter, he's gonna likely kill us. Okay, why don't we trust the hunter for now, even though I'm really, really sure he's going to murder us. I trust him enough to travel slightly longer with him. He told me himself that it won't be long until we reach our destination. He knows this land better than I. He will guide me as best he can. I must awaken and go to him. I am really curious then if there's going to be 2 endings. Or if I just die immediately. We shall see. What? Why is there a door outside? Hunter, how you doing, buddy? He's gone! He has betrayed me. The hunter is gone. Could something have found him while I slept? Has he abandoned me? He said he would wait, but now he is missing. His promises are in vain. I now have no choice but to travel onward alone. Wait, so I wasn't going to be given a choice regardless? Why do that, game? I don't know why games do that. Why give me an option if it's not actually going to change anything? It just seems a little bit pointless. I mean, if regardless of what I picked, if I was going to be forced to travel alone, why allow me to select whether I want to travel alone? Shaking my head. Oh, okay. I've lost all control. Okay, so we're going to continue traveling. I still think we're going to get attacked by the spider again at some point, right? And do I still need to be doing something about my name? I should have took the River Ranger's blood when I had the chance. Okay. So what precisely is my plan here? I mean, I'm going to go into the village, find a way to the king, announce my name, and then demand my friend? Is that my entire plan? Because, I feel like it's missing a couple of steps. I may be wrong. It's just, it doesn't seem entirely fleshed out. Okay, so... Oh, is this us at the village? It certainly appears to be. I have made it to my destination. Oh, I enter in Eden. I'm going to assume this is a good thing to be doing. Even if it kind of looks a little abandoned. Then again, it also seems to be the middle of the night, so that would make some sense. Fountain of the Sun. 3 crescent-inscribed tokens will await the water. Oh, okay. Well, I've not been doing very well at finding those things, to be perfectly honest. Then again, I didn't do very well at finding the coupons in the first level. I thought I was, but no. Nope, I only completed one of the sets. Oh, is this a path? Oh, it is! Okay. I mean, it's not necessarily a path, but it's someone's lodging? This cauldron is full of water. I could mix the ingredients that I have for my name together. First, I'll put in the blood of perfection. Wait, but we haven't got the ingredients we need. We've got one. You got one of 3. Now, my own blood. Okay, but what are we gonna do about the, If I can truly create a name, nothing will happen until I have the last ingredients. Okay, so we're... Well, this seems like a spider's nest. Spider, are you here? There might be something here I can use. I should check before I go any further. Okay. Is there anything here that can be used? I'm not finding anything. Unless I'm supposed to go back the way I came. Hello? Is there anything here that I can use as blood? Aha! I was supposed to leave the cave. Spider, reveal yourself! Oh! Or apple, reveal yourself, question mark? Well, this is obviously a trap. But let's go get the apple. Where was it? It was here? It was! Item added to our inventory. An apple, a small fruit found in one of the fountains. Could it be the last part needed in your name? I doubt it, but okay. Mighty convenient if it is, but just to show up like that. Let us go add an apple to the potion. What's the worst that could happen, right? I mean, it could blow up on me. Wait, have I got a poisoned apple now? I hear my name whispering to me. It makes many noises, and I cannot understand what they tell me. When I next encounter the lost child, I will ask him to decipher these murmurs. Now that I have obtained my name, I can proceed to the village. With luck, this cave may lead me closer to my destination. Well, I mean, I suppose... Actually, the apple makes sense. I mean, the apple was the fruit that got Adam and Eve kicked out, right? And an apple was used to kill Snow White temporarily. So an apple makes sense. I purely agree. So, do I get to know what our name is? I'm guessing not for a long time. Ah, hi, Spider. You can't attack me anymore. I've got a name. You can only attack the nameless joyous. That's how it works, I've decided. Oh! Okay, wasn't anticipating that. I've been webbed. Have you taken my blade? That'd be mighty unfortunate. Wait, were you once a joyous as well? You seem to match the hair. I see you have napped. Well, little one, you should know that it's dangerous to venture through these woods alone. I'd have left you alone if you had stayed further away, but you've entered our domain. My emperor will be truly ecstatic to question your beautiful little smile. I will return to converse with you shortly, child. Wait, who's the Emperor? Is there going to be even a bigger spider monster? Well, I'm gonna wiggle my way out of here, thank you. Keep going! Wiggle faster! Wiggle faster! Oh, I'm one hand free already. Delightful. There we go. No one can underestimate the abilities of the wiggle. Where is my blade? Why is that the only thing you have taken with me? Oh, there it is. Thank you. I now wish to equip it once more. I wish for my ability to swing the blade. Generally hitting nothing, but still. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for me here, so let me leave. Fairly well, monsters. Wait, I think I've left the wrong way. I don't think this is actually where I'm supposed to be going. Never mind. Hey, about what I just said. You're not a monster. I just don't know where I'm going. Wait, which is the way out? Oh, here it is. I hear the creature approaching. Well, I should probably hide. In here? I'm hidden! I'm not hidden! Wait, I was hidden. Wait, did I hit it? Nope, I died! Ouch. Can I just hide in the, can I just hide in here, please? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna hide. I'm just gonna hide here and attack through the door. That's it, you've only got one area you can attack me from. Perish! I said perish, damn you! Nope. Yes! You're dead! I don't care if I technically cheated by hiding in a cell, you are deceased. Now I'm leaving. Okay. See, I'm not cheating, I'm just using environmental tactical advantage. There we go, and you can't argue me because that's the smartest thing I've said all day. Now, is there anyone else that wishes to attack me? I hope not, because I have no other hidey holes. Beastie, do you wish to die as well? Are you the Emperor? My son, come closer, so I may hear and speak to you. But that sounds like a bad idea. But we're gonna do it regardless. If the authorities are afoot, then I have no doubt that they aim to locate the child. We may gain some respect in the eye of the king if we give nothing but the boy's corpse back to the filthy beast. This could be a well-deserved strike to his arrogance. How did the child respond to your interrogation? Oh, so he's blinded. Please do raise your voice, for I cannot understand what you say. The child is submissive and answers my questions. Do not force me to pry. Did you find out if the child is a spy? He told me that he became lost in the woods. A likely story. What of his companion? He says that his companion left him. Verify that the child is secure, then search the last cabin they stayed in. But before you go, I have one request. Would you sing your song for your father's tired ears? You know I am weak and in need of comfort these days. Father, my voice is unsure as of late. I will leave you to rest. What ails you? Daily, your voice fills these walls with determination and hope. I will sing for you when I return, and have learned more about the child. What noise do I hear? Nothing. What is this thought that enters my mind? Nothing. What is my name? Tell me my name! If you are my child, say my name. Your name is Father! What have you done to my child? If you goats Thank that you hold us under your hoof and purge my people, even my own son, then you shall pay a steep price. Oh, I should have ran while I could. Now's a good time to leave, huh? Is now a good time to leave? Oh, no, it's not a good time to leave. I see! Oh, he's above me. He is above me. I can't attack him. I can't attack him. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, am I meant to attack his leg? I am. Attack the leg. Attack it. And now we just keep running while we can. Oh, darkness. Darkness is not my old friend. Be gone, Earth. Go on, just post down your leg, please. Do it. Thank you. And now I shall take out your leg. Be gone, Legeth. Ooh, ow. Oh, I feel like I'm being very much injured. Come on. Take out your... There it is. Yes! One leg down. Oh, is it a leg or a pincer? Does it really matter? Either way, it's deadeth. Do you know what would be incredible? I could take him out with his own pincer leg. Oh, should I be leaving? Did I just die? Aha, I live! I think. Oh, so does he, unfortunately. What do I do with this? Absolutely nothing, because it's powerless. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's so speedy. I don't remember agreeing to him being this speedy. Okay. I don't know what this does. Am I gonna need to crush him? I probably am. It's fine, we're just gonna raise this so we can drop it and crush him. Okay, I think I raised it halfway. So now I need to go over to the other side and raise it there, right? I don't know where he is. Creepy boy. He's gonna come up here. I knew it! I did not dodge in time. Yes? Yes, you killed me. What is going on with your eyes? Okay, so we now need to kill the spider. Go on. Run past me, you beast. Now I'm going to raise up your death in preparation for crushing you. Your death shall be pitiful, just as your son's was. And again, maybe I should not be antagonizing the guy that's clearly wanted to kill me. But you know what? I'm gonna do it regardless. Oh, think you can kill me? Well, don't think I'm gonna make it enjoyable experience for you. Nope, if I need to die, you are going to suffer. I wonder if can I take it up any more here? No, I cannot. Okay, so we need to go back to the other side. I'm nearly there. There we go, rise. Rise up. Okay, now we need out of the way. Aha, you fool. You will never touch me. Okay, so how much higher does this thing need to go? Right, there we go. Where are you? There you are, beast. I think that's a perfect height. Do you think we can go drop it from this height? That's a lot of blood. What? I don't know where he is. Concerns me when I don't know where he is. Yes! He is dead! He is deceased! He has died! Delightful! That went so smoothly. The only thing that would have been better, if I had pierced him with his own leg. Oh, and now I am free again. Oh! Oh no, we've been captured. king has awaited your capture, for he dislikes your rebellious nature. He holds ill plans for your soul. But know that we walk your path with you. We few have awaited your arrival. We will help you. I mean, do I trust that? Chapter 3. An untimely departure. Where do I lie? What walls surround me now? Whose voice spoke to me and gave me comfort? My spirit was too feeble to take notice. Before my veins were filled with slumber, I was outside the village, looking over her uninviting walls. 2 figures came, and now I sleep. I must awaken and discover what has happened to me. Okay, so I'm actually inside the village, which is good, I suppose. But, I don't trust you guys. Welcome to the king's village, dear child. Do not fear. I am warden of the heretics, a disjointed band of authorities who are no longer loyal to the king. You must know that we wish you no harm, and will give you shelter and protection from the loyals. Do you know where my friend is? I do not know who you speak of, but we may still be able to help you. We heretics will need your help, though, and a meeting is to be held this night to discuss your arrival. I will leave you to rest, but you should go down to the chapel and speak with your leader as soon as you're ready. I mean, that's very cool. I like that. But still, am I sure I can trust these heretics? I mean, they could be lying. And then again, what do they gain by lying? I'm already in the king's village. This letter is to inform all house leaders that an unknown number of the rank of authorities has started an unworthy rebellion against our hailed leader, his perfection. Anyone with knowledge of this group must notify all district leaders, and in return will be spared and rewarded heavily for their cooperation. Okay, so at least we know the heretics are definitely a disloyal band. It has been confirmed. But that does not confirm that I should be able to trust them. This letter is to inform... Oh, that's the same letter. Never mind. Why do you have multiple of the same letters just lying around? Welcome, child. Do come forward. Well, don't know. Coming forward has never really helped me before. In fact, it got me attacked by a giant spider guy. I was told that you would like to speak with me. Yes, but there are many things you must know. I am the leader of the heretics, a small band of rebel authorities that wish to overthrow the king and stop his operation. We have been keeping careful watch of things, and a sudden opportunity has arisen. The king is making an unexpected trip to the village tonight, so he will be vulnerable. A chance like this is rare, and we must learn exactly where he will be, so we might plan an attack accordingly. Since learning of his scheduled arrival, we have attempted to summon the lost child to gain this information, but he fails to respond. You too can hear his voice. Many of us heretics can, but he has been silent as of late. As the only child to escape the facility, you must be able to successfully summon him and aid us in overthrowing the king. I must speak to the lost child as well, and would be pleased to help you. I do hope that you might help me to find my friend as well. We will discuss that more later. You know, when you say you're going to discuss it later, that's basically saying, nope, I just need you to do what I need you to do. He's not going to help us. Some preparations must be made before tonight's meeting. While you wait, I suggest you speak with the other heretics in the other room who may have some questions for you. Well, I mean, that doesn't particularly sound like it's going to be helping me at all. Answering your guys' questions. How does that help me find my friend, precisely? Right, which is even the room I'm supposed to be going to? This one? Can I have my blade, please? Who gave you permission to take my blade? We found this knife under your coat while you were sleeping. This came from the shrine near the facility, did it not? Yes, it caught my attention once I saw it, so I took it. What blood is this along the blade? I took some of my blood to create my name. Did you successfully create a name? Yes, I did. Child, do you know the purpose of a name? A name is what allows you to be in the village and visit the king. I'm thinking that's wrong. Who told you this? A hunter, who I met while in the woods. There is some truth in what he told you, but it is important that you know his true function. When a child from the facility passes their tests for long enough, the loyals create a name for that child. The name predicts the future of the child that it belongs to. If the child's future is desirable, then the child is allowed into the village to continue their training. The names of each joyous must indicate that they will not rebel. Can you decipher my name? No, but I am sure it will be discussed at tonight's meeting. The king enchanted this blade long ago with a spell that could determine if a child might be perfect. If the blade detects purity in the child's heart, then it disappears, so that the child cannot be killed. Because you took the blade, a group of loyals brought a child here to the village. Once the loyals realize the knife is still missing, they'll become suspicious. We aren't sure what to do with it yet, but thank you for the information. Our leader may be ready to begin the meeting, so we will see you in the chapel shortly. Wait, can I have my blade back? I know I took it from the chapel, but it's still mine. I found it. I've used it to kill. Okay, guess I don't get to keep my blade. Mighty displeased with this. What did I pick up anyway? A small breaker. Ah, 1 of 5, okay. Yet more collectibles that I'm likely to collect. Everything is prepared. Our meeting will begin. Hey, we had a good turnout today. And yet I'm the only one that possesses life. As you are all aware, we are gathered today to discuss a plan of attack against the king. He is making a rare, unexpected trip to the village this very night. We have found the escaped child before the loyals, so we may be able to summon the lost child. With luck, he may be able to tell us exactly where the king will be, and when he will be there. Dear Joyous, would you call out to the lost child? Lost child, will you speak to us? I hear you, and will speak to you. Lost child, as you are aware, we aim to overthrow the king. It has come to our attention that he will be in the village this night, and we must know where he will be. Your enthusiasm is commendable. I am saddened to tell you that he will be visiting the column, which will be heavily guarded. What purpose does the king have at the column? The boy's friend has been captured and brought there for reckoning. They believe he may be the perfect child. This is why the king is making such an urgent visit. Will we save my friend? Will I see him again? The column is heavily guarded. We can't get to him safely. We must travel up the mountain and ambush the king as he is escorted back to the castle. Is there truly no way that we might aid this child's friend? Saving him will not aid our revolt. Therefore, I do not see it fit. I told you. This is what he meant by talking about it later. He was never intending on helping us with our friend. Shameful. I feel my presence may attract unwanted attention to this place. You have all the information you need to make your decision. But the lost child, wait one moment before you go. The boy has created a name, and it has yet to be interpreted. Has he indeed? Show it to me. Do you like my name? It's Rotten Apple. What does it say? Vincent. Child, your name is Vincent. Oh, is he here a moment too long? They know we're here. There are authorities outside. The lawyers have found us. Quickly, take the child and get to safety. As soon as you can. Meet us outside the northern gate. Okay, well, we're all likely to die. And a great fight was had that night. But not by me. I ran away in fear. I must get you across the district to safety. There will be lawyers patrolling the streets, so I'll need to hide you in the shadows of the alleys to avoid detection. When we're in the alleys, unequip your life. This way, you won't be spotted. Follow me as safely as you can. Understood. Wait, can't you just put me in a cloak like yours? Okay, so we're in the alley. My light is out. No one sees me. I am quite Okay, now we're good to go. Delightful. Okay. Next alley. Wait, we didn't even stand there for long. What was that? No one was coming to get us. You just wanted me to turn my light out. You are just playing some jokes now, aren't you? Making me turn my light out at every alley and there's no one around. Okay, this time it was necessary. I thank you for this time. Are we good to go? Spectacular, thank you. He is behind us. Oh, we're not going into that alley? Interesting. Are we here? Are we safe? Have I made it alive? Seemingly I have not yet. Very good job, child. The lawyers won't suspect me of anything, so I will go to the next exit gate and to start picking the lock. Follow with care and don't forget about the safety of alleys. Okay. So, safety of alleys. I see you there. Okay, he's walking away. Is it just the one guard I've got to be careful of? Don't know when he's gonna be coming back. No! Oh, I didn't realize there was a second guard. I have been captured. Okay, it's fine. We're going to... Okay, so we've got one guard there. I wonder if I could just slowly walk behind him. He's walked on from the alley. Delightful. Don't know where he is. I should probably go hide in the alley soon. Oh, hello. Never mind, I'm right here. Our destination isn't much further. That's fine. I managed to do that very successfully. Who needs to hide in alleys? All you gotta do is walk slowly behind these guards and they will never see you. Okay. Wait. I feel like I might be pushing my luck a bit. Oh, yeah, I'm pushing my luck. I am pushing my luck massively. I am now hidden. Listen, you're going to have to... Curses! Okay, so guard over there. It's fine, if I just stay behind him, I'll never get caught, right? I mean, I don't know where exactly he's gone. There he is. If I just follow behind in his trail, surely he won't turn around. He didn't turn around, mate. I'm safe. Oh, I did a good thing. Haha, you didn't find me, you fool. I don't know where I'm going next. No! No! I was doing so well! I'm doing so well! No! I am being attacked! Oh, okay, I'm safe now, right? No, I'm not! Everything was going so well and now it's going so badly. Nope. Nope. Hey! Okay, I found a new strategy! Just run! It works flawlessly, clearly. Who needs to hide in alcoves? You can just run for your life. Why stealth when you could just flee? This is where we must part. Oh, that sounds like an air raid. Beyond this door is the joyous district. Oh, I'll fit right in then, yes? You will blend in and be able to travel with more freedom. But before we depart, take this. Wait, what did I get? What did you give me? Did you give me my blade back? Oh, never mind, it's a key. It is a key that you should have. I believe your devotion to your friend is very noble. I would do anything to help him. I commend you and want you to find him. The key unlocks an old entrance to the underground portion of the village known as the Underland. Its passages connect to the column where your friend is being held. Travel toward the column, the tall structure in the distance, and you'll find a collapsed building. That is where the entrance of the Underland hides, and the path to your friend awaits. I thank you very much, heretic. I wish you the best of luck, Vincent. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm looking for a way to get to the underground. You guys good? You seem dead. Oh, everyone's in pairs though. Oh, I had forgotten about that fact. I'm not supposed to be traveling alone, am I? Well, I'm just gonna keep walking. Thank you. No one notices anything. No one notices that I'm alone. Wait, what are you... is this a graveyard? Oh, no, never mind. What? Why are they closed off? Interesting. We're all segregated? Okay, well, I'm gonna keep walking. I will eventually find where I need to be going. Oh, joyous of yard B1 and 2. Oh, joyous of yard B1 and 2 assemble for transport. I mean, should I be doing this? Well, are they gonna notice if I just, you know, don't? Yep, they're gonna notice. Oh! What was that? Wait, do I need to line up with you? Walk! Oh no, they caught me! So do I need to blend in with the crowd then? Okay, wait. I'm gonna blend in. See, I'm blending in. Wait. I'm blended. No one sees me. I'm in the middle of the oh! So I am meant to just walk in the middle of the pack. You know what? I'm so well blended, I can't even see myself. Wait, are we playing a game of red light, green light? Oh, that's concerning. I definitely don't want to be at the front of the pack then, huh? Okay, I think I'm basically middle pack. Oh, I need to stop moving. Thank God they can't even see me moving in the middle of the pack. Walk. Well, you guys hesitate a little bit at the walk signal. They're gonna halt me. They are going to halt me again. No? Never mind. I'm still not sure which one I was. Oh, there I am. Has anyone got a spare bunk? Hi, can I have a bed? Is anyone not using one of these beds? No? Are they all taken? Are you sure? Oh, this one's not. Thank you for the bed. Lost child, I beg you to speak to me. My mind is filled with turmoil. What will happen to my friend? I've held many fears that your journey might come to this. I wish I could avoid discussing this inevitable conclusion. But as things are, he will perish at the hand of the authorities. Is there anything you can do to help him? I have tried, but as heavily guarded as he is, there is little I can accomplish. I had hoped that I might at least comfort him, for I was once a child like your friend. My soul saw a similar fate. But you also rebel against the authorities. No, I was innocent, even in the eye of the king. Then what happened? I was once close to the king, but he destroyed my flesh in an effort to progress his operation. I was given a key to the Underland by one of the heretics. I will find the Underland and my friend. If that is what you wish to attempt, there is no better time than now. The king will be at the column soon. You must travel with speed. Then I shall awake. Am I not going to question what was floating around this room? Okay, well, no one's going to notice my escape, right? You got a back door? Okay, I found another breaker, it seems. My second one. I'm definitely not going to be finding all these items. Hey, that's locked. Out through the front door, I suppose. Someone. Hello. What are you doing, boy? I came from the facility and do not belong here. I am leaving. Why would you want to leave? My friend is lost, and I must go find him. But don't you love the authorities? No, for they wish us harm. You must not trust them. But I do trust them. I do love them. They have fooled you, fellow Joyous. You must not believe what they tell you. Do you know that there is a reward for reporting disturbances among our population? What do you mean? If you truly wish to leave, then you are a traitor to our entire population. You must let me go. I'd rather be exalted by those I love. Please, friend, I can take you with me. I have found a rebel! Call the authorities! Oh, that's unfortunate. It won't be long before the authorities arrive here. I must get as far away as possible. That is very true. Let's just run for the exit, shall we? Hey, authorities. It didn't exactly get very far. Oh, wow, he must have a loud shout, huh? We should run. Why are we not running? Thank you. I don't go very fast, unfortunately. Oh, I run very slowly. That's fine, it's fine. We can get out. I should have closed those gates behind me, I am afraid, but I did not. Then again, I do not have the keys for it, so probably not going to be much ideal. Huh? Okay, I'm smart not to try and go down the alleys. Okay, I wasn't smart enough not to try and go down that one. It's fine, I'm going to stick to the main path. Oh, you are mighty close behind me. I do not like how close you are getting. No! No, I wish to be free! I've gone the wrong way, I know it. You are all very, very close. Uncomfortably close. Can you? I died. They are faster than me. Oh, we should go. Why are you not running already? You see them. They were clearly within your eyesight, so you should have left before this. Oh, you fool, you have allowed them to gain on you. It won't be long now before they have caught you, and it shall only be your fault for not running sooner. Then again, it should also be that other Joyce's fault. I mean, he has a loud mouth, huh? Nope, I should not be fooled by the likes of your allies. Okay, it's fine. We're making a clean getaway, clearly. I should be following the lights, yes. So I need to be going this way? This is clearly a good way for me to go. Was that supposed to happen? Apparently so? Interesting. I mean, I'm still alive, I suppose. And you shall never find me down here, because none of you are foolish enough to fall down here with me. Okay, so just whereabouts am I? Oh no, I'm back in the facility. That can't be good. Is this where you take all of the deserters? That doesn't work. Why does this not work? The door is closed. Okay. What else can I interact with? I mean, clearly that I'm not gonna smile. You smile. Clearly that lever is going to move the bridge across the other door, right? I mean, have I got anything to worry about down here? I mean, it looks pretty abandoned. Okay, so that... There we go, Z40, delightful. Now I'm gonna guess this bridge is now working, yes? Let us go check. Everything seems just how I left it. Even you, friend. Okay, there's a light now, delightful. There we go. Don't break halfway. Thank you. I appreciate it. Going to escape now, thank you. So, wait. Oh no, it's the writing again. Does what? Does anything matter? Is that what you wish to ask me? Does anything truly... Oh, does anything truly end? Oh, curses! Why is it him again? Hi, friend. How you doing? You're not still angling on wearing my mask, are you? I should hope not. It's still firmly attached to my face. Okay, that is... What am I hearing? Why does that sound like chugging or something? Curious. I still think that's so creepy. It's just him walking towards us. He's staring down into our soul. Hello? I know there's someone here. I saw you glitching. What is this one light? Delightful. I shall be able to cross this area soon. Do I need to? I don't know what I gained from crossing it. Aha! Okay, clearly I need to go find a key for that door, right? Okay, so... The key given to me by the heretic is to this door. I have found the entrance to the underworld. My friend must be close. I did a good thing, apparently. Welcome to the underworld, child. You stand in place of misery and darkness. How far is my friend? The third door down will bring you straight to the column, but the authorities have filled his halls with a toxic gas. You'll need to find a way to pump the foul air out before you can travel to your friend. I will find a way. Okay, so now we have a plan. And that plan is to find a plan. And a plan is to get a plan. That's a beautiful plan, right? Okay, so can I just like pop a window or something? Will that clear the gas? Do they have windows in the Underland? Guessing not, considering gonna be underground, right? Oh no! Can I lock them in here? Can I pump the gas into this room? I find it strange that we keep the air of the transport layer poisoned. I am rather frustrated that our district leader hasn't developed a simpler way to change the airflow. Such trouble, simply because a single child may have escaped. Indeed, I too find the situation inconvenient. It isn't even the only thing to need improvements on the second layer. This entire facility is nothing but rot and rust. Be sure to lock that key away in the lab's observation room before the others come back from the column. We wouldn't want any trouble with them if that child isn't the unblemished one. They may be rather irritable. Of course, I will return it immediately. Please say I'm hidden. I am hidden! Delightful. And now we know where the key is, huh? Well, first I want to go be nosy. Do you have anything else I can be exploring? No? There's absolutely nothing else in here I need. Well, it was worth an attempt. I shall follow them now. Let's hope they've already finished hiding the key and has left, huh? Is this where you hit the key? Don't think there's anything here I need. Mighty suspicious! Okay, apparently, I was to use that room to hide in. Okay, so, who should I be hiding from? I see no, I see you. Okay, time for me to hide. Gonna go hide, I'm gonna go flee, I'm going to, yep, this is a perfect place to hide, right? How will I know after I've finished hiding? When will I know to be able to go? Oh, I see. Okay, I think it's dark out. Did I do a good thing? Have they gone? Can I hide anywhere else? I cannot, so let's just hope they've already gone. Okay. There's the light. Where do I need to be getting to? Oh, pieces. Okay, so I need to hide in here when they go past, right? Are they gone? I think they have. Yep, they seem to have gone. I hope. They're not just waiting in this room for me. Delightful! So, you hit the key here? Well, okay, this room is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, but I see something there for me. What is this? Study of Perfection, page 281. Though not all are currently in use, all have been built with slightly different methods in mind to accomplish the same task, to acquire perfection. Every facility is meant to explore a different aspect of the emotional spectrum and test different ways of controlling it. For this reason, it is the utmost importance that teachers do not let the joyous know that there may be other more favorable testing facilities. Any inconsistencies in the information they are given will break their current knowledge and understanding of our world. If there is even a question in their mind that our world is bigger than what they see, they will no longer function within our boundaries. Wait, so you're saying that if they find out that you're doing this to multiple different factions, there'll be ruckus, there'll be rebellion? Extinction process and theory, page 419. Those with antlers, due to their soft hide, they are easily possessed, making their extinction exceptionally simple. When possessed like other mammals, they will take on the characteristics of whomever consciousness has been transferred to them. Since the process is simplified on these creatures, those with horns need only be in close proximity with their victim and make the choice to alter themselves into their body. This allows for complete control of the body, further simplifying the extinction process. When these creatures are killed, the possessing consciousness is transferred immediately back to its host vessel. Wait, what's going on now? Transferring consciousness? Did the hunter do that to me? Would I know about it? The Road to Perfection, Living Journal, page 78. While unaware that they had become weak in the eye of the general populace, they continued to grow in wealth while sacrificing the luxury of defense, thus leading to one of the greatest peasant-driven revolts of our time. Like many other royals' lines, another race was brought to near decimation at the hand of our new establishment, a solid step on the path to a perfect race, where a world of harmony and bliss will be welcomed. I'm not gonna lie. Other than the fact I have to constantly be wearing this smile that's apparently attached to my face and forces me to have living nightmares, I'm not entirely following the plot. I just know the fact we have to go find our friend. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the whole... No! No! I didn't know you would be in here! Ah! Okay, hello you fool. Where are you off to, huh? Which way are you going to be looking? Ah, you're looking in there, are you? I'm pretty sure that's probably where I need to be going. So I need you to return from there. How long do you spend in that room? I feel like I could have got there. I feel like if I get there, though, he's going to come out immediately. See, I knew it! Okay, he's coming back down here. All we gotta do is wait for him to leave. His light is getting closer. And now, turn off. You say nothing. Ah, you fool! I can now escape. Okay. Have we now reached the room we're supposed to? I don't know. Sal 1890. Shall be filled with the first of the next month. Observations must be noted. Okay, what room am I looking for again? Which one was the key supposed to be hidden? Oh, it's probably in here, right? Oh, I'm gonna need to know... Probably the code of the cell, right? Oh, okay, so... Cell 1891. Should be filled on the 3rd of this month. Wait, so could that be it? Oh, annoyingly enough, it was right above the safe. I've scoured this entire map. Wow, I was one off! Ah, why hadn't I just clicked that one more time? I should be able to get into the second layer with this key. Hopefully, there I can find a way to make the 3rd layer safe to navigate. Okay, so am I still being hunted though? Oh, curses! I forgot you were coming in here. Well, I'm gonna have to wait till you go because there's not a lot I can do. I just realised. Is that a noose? Certainly doesn't look pleasant. You're gone now. I need to be leaving. Yeah, that's still locked, so that's not what the key is for. Well, there might have been a shortcut. How was I to know? Now, there he is! There's a problem. There's a big issue. Okay. No, he's coming back up here! Why are you coming up here? That's not a good thing. Let's hope he's gone. I'm hoping he went into that room. And now he's out of my way. Thank you. Yes, he did, you fool! You shall never find me. I have escaped you. I just now need to find my way into the 2nd floor. Can I go through this door? Or do I seriously need to go all the way back? Yes, I know I do need to go all the way back. Well, the attempt was necessary. Okay. I have no idea what number the next guy is. Oh, he's right there. Will I have somewhere else to hide, do we think? Yeah, I could just run past him. Let's just keep running past him, it's fine. What's he gonna do? Chase me? Yep, that's exactly what he's doing! Ah, he's chasing me very fast! Oh no, my plan didn't work. Okay, how am I supposed to know if he's gonna be here? Well, he is not, luckily. Wait, have I gone the wrong way? Oh, I've not, I've barely made it. Delightful. Now we need to go down the floor, yes? I have succeeded in grabbing the key, and now I just need to find the stairs. There they are. I just went the long way around, you know how it is. So here? Wait, don't I still need to find a way to funnel the gas out? Is that my next objective? I would guess so. Oh! Oh, how was I supposed to know you were just gonna be standing there waiting for me? Isn't it stealth? Doesn't necessarily really work with 2D. How am I supposed to stealth when I can't see off the screen? Okay, so what to be doing next? Ooh, open door, delightful. Layer, oh, exhaust, layer 3, layer 2, and layer 1. Can I fiddle this? I am presuming that's what I wanted to be doing, right? No! No one's allowed to be seeing me right now. I'm busy fiddling. Is he gone? Good. That seems to be all I had to do, right? Oh, wait. What? Okay, so did I just want to take it out? I didn't actually want to do anything. Okay. Well, I assume I've done a good thing. Now what's going on with this creepy guy, huh? The one that supposedly saw me through the door. Can't tell if it's safe to go or not. Okay, safe-ish. Okay, he seems over there, right? Do I have a safety point? I do! Okay, so this is my safety point where I can hide. No one sees me. Yes, continue traveling, creature. There we go. I've made it! Now, I'm assuming I funneled the gas correctly, yes? Wait, what did I come here for? Oh, the piping! Okay, so I've not finished funneling my gas. He's outside. Well, he was. He's gone now. Okay, this is the only hiding point, right? So, sadly, Oh, I needed to be back here anyway. Apparently there's a second pipe in here. Well, that's rather fortunate that I noticed it now. If you could fortunately walk past me, that would be appreciated as well. I've got things to be doing, I'll have you know. You say nothing. That's what I thought. Okay. Now, we shall go and filter some gases. That's what we're gonna go do. So I'm just still wondering though, who saw me through this door? Oh, there we go. I have done it. I can now travel through the third layer of the Underland to my friend. I've done a good thing today. Oh, that's who saw me. Not anymore. I'm making my great escape. Okay, so down another layer. I will find you, friend. What's the bet and I find them just to witness their execution? Child, the king has arrived at the column. If you continue on, you may put yourself in as much danger as your friend. This is your last chance to turn back and escape to safety. I refuse to leave my friend. If there is even a slight chance, I may find him. We have a good friend. Never have I ever mentioned leaving him behind. Nope. I don't recall. Nothing like that ever happening. Okay, so... Oh, storage 1 to a miscellaneous door. This fuse box has 5 slots in it, but I only have 3 small breakers. So this is just, Yeah, I didn't really find many breakers. Oops. Oh, let's face it, I've given up on finding every collectible in this game. They must be very well hidden. After I step through this door, I may never come back. Am I ready? Yes! Okay, so we've accepted the fact we're not finding all the breakers. Hello? River Ranger, is that you? Well, I can't interact with any of these doors, so clearly this is definitely the way I'm going. I saw you there, glitchy boy. Right or left? Of course we go right. Right is always the answer. Right is always the correct answer as well. Oh, is that not got any railings? Shit, someone could really slip and hurt themselves. Wait, what is that? Hi, do I want this? I don't know. Ah! Oh, friend! Oh, the door's locked. That's unfortunate. And Glitchy Boy has returned. How do I stop him? So, did I break it? I think I broke it. No, he's still over there. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Where am I going? Gone the wrong way, that's where I'm going. So, don't think this works anymore, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Aha, delightful, I've done it. I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so wobble. 1, 2, 3. Seriously, how many times do I need to click this to load? You are the worst machine I've ever experienced. I hope you go to the scrapyard. I really sincerely do, because you are so utterly useless. You have one charge and then you die for 16,000 hours. Thank you. Now who's wobbling? You are. Okay. Is he not Digit? I really wish he was Digit. Oh yes, I know he's ready for an attack, but the problem is I've still not got power to my machine. It's a bit of an issue if I'm being perfectly honest. You see, this is the issue right here. Okay, so you. Please be dead. I don't think you are. I mean, okay, delightful. Oh, it worked! Somehow. Can you die now, please? I would appreciate it if you died. Thank you. Am I free to go save my friend now? I feel like I put in more than enough work. Okay, but clearly we're not going to be able to save our friend yet, right? Unless we do, and then the entirety of Chapter 4 is just going to be us trying to kill the king. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that was it. But I still predict our friend is going to be dead by the time we get there. We're going to get there to witness his execution, yes? It is utterly silent. I find myself concerned. Oh, there's our friend. You know, you're not dead yet, surprisingly. Friend, I have come. Have you truly found me? I have journeyed so far to arrive here. We must get you out of this cage. It is locked tightly, and my arms are bound. The authorities have the key, and we'll be back any moment. No, we will keep you safe and escape. The lost child spoke to me, and assured me that I will become a spirit like him. I am prepared to leave my flesh in suffering. No, friend. We were meant to escape together. I thank you for your loyalty, but fate never saw escape fit for me. All I ask is that you find a way to set more of our fellow joyous free. Let knowledge of freedom flood their minds of the captives. Take their insignificant numbers and give them names. Our people must be freed. But you must be freed as well. Nothing good can happen in land if you are caught. You must go. I can't leave you. Depart from me as if I never knew you. Okay, I mean, he's gonna die, and I predicted it, but I didn't actually expect us to find him alive then leave him. I mean, we could have tried to break those locks in all the times we were just there chatting. This is why you don't monologue, folks. So here's our daily PSA. If you wish to either kill someone or save one, don't monologue before doing so. It always leads to you being unsuccessful. And now, we are traumatized. And we must depart. But not through this because it is locked. Well, I'm not going back where we came. I don't think I can go this way either, though. I think the lift is gone. Maybe there's somewhere else for me to be going? Not through that door, that's for sure. Okay. But maybe I can go this way? Is there a second lift here now? Oh, there is. Interesting. Is this where we witness his execution? I wonder if we'll actually get to see the king yet or not. I'm very curious. How are the heretics not seeing? Not the heretics. Who are they? The authorities. How are they not seeing me? Oh, are they the heretics? And they have the blade again. I told you I should have took it with me. Well, I mean, I did predict this was gonna happen, huh? Oh, and there be the king. In all his monstrous glory. Wait, he's drinking the blood.
I feel nothing. The blood is tainted.
Shame it wasn't poisoned.
Kindly escort your king out of this place.
Chapter 4. A Journey's End. Your perfection. The escaped child was not found at the heretics' meeting. What do you request we do about this boy? A day wasted to a single child is a day later that we may accomplish our mission. Resume the operation, but snuff out the boy to ensure he can cause trouble no longer. We will become perfect. I will be perfect. Well, paid to preach you, but there is in fact only one perfect person in this entire game. And that is my friend, and unfortunately he just got murdered, so you're a bit out of luck there, King. Child, the sewer entrance is just ahead. The door was broken open last time I was here, so it should be the easiest way to access the castle. Will you lead me to the king so I may confront him? I will stay by your side as much as possibly can, guiding you as you travel. The king has caused us joyous such pain, and I won't let him do so any longer. I mean, that's great and all, but I'm still not quite hearing a plan. I mean, am I not correct in assuming we still don't have our weapon? No. How did I get 2 lives? Am I have 2. I do in fact have 2. Nope, no, I have 1. Is that going to cause me an issue? The fact that I've combined my 2 lives into 1? So I've got my name. Can I detach my name? Oh, I can. So if I take my name out of equipped, does that mean I've not got one? What about my... Wait. I can't unequip it. Why not? Oh, okay. Well, let us proceed then. Now, as I was saying, we've got no weapon. So, how precisely are we going to be fighting this king? I mean, have you not seen him? He was very chunga. He was a lot bigger than us. He even had a 3rd eye. I'm not entirely sure how you expect us to get there, but I have found the entrance regardless. Hello. So, we just head on inside? This is the entrance. The door is indeed broken, allowing me to enter. I will find the king and make him pay for his wrongdoing. Okay, but I mean, that's still not a plan. That is, at best, an outcome of the plan that we hope for. So, I think we can still do it with a bit more strategizing. Oh, what is this? To all drainage workers, daily cleaning of all drainage canals is crucial to avoid unnecessary flooding. Tools have been provided in the storage room by the lift and can be used to clean any blockages. If any overflow occurs, clean it and drain it promptly. If any assistance is needed, the drainage lead may request workers from the second level workers. Okay, so I need to go get tools from the storage room by the lift, because I'm guessing sink's gonna be blocked, huh? Well, that would help me, but I still don't know where this lift is. I'm gonna presume it's all the way down there. Can I go in here? I cannot. I am barred once more. What happened to all these gates, though, to cause them to get ripped open? Is there something I should be concerned about? I find myself a little concerned, to be honest. Is whatever ripped these gates ever gonna, kill me? Okay, so... Hello! Hi! How you doing? Look, we're all so happy to be here! He's a friendly mannequin. We like him. Is there nothing else in here? Nope, doesn't seem to be. Okay, well I just came in to say hello apparently. Bye-bye again. This was clear... Oh, wait, what is this? Wait, what did I find? Oh, my second life is back! Okay, and I also found a puppet leg. And there's the new collectibles, I see. I can't interact with any of these. Wait, where did you say the tools was again? This lift must lead upward to the castle, ever closer to the wretched king. My friend won't be forgotten, and I won't let his sacrifice be in vain. Okay, so do I just need to go up? Apparently, yes, you just go up. That was a bit jumpy. Is this gonna break on me? Why am I being watched? Vincent, I must ask you a question. Do you truly plan to overthrow the king? Yes, I do. If I find myself successful, I will then free the Joyous, as my friend requested. The king is very powerful, and I fear you cannot fight him without a weapon of some sort. Well, I mean, I had a weapon. The heretics took it. Do you remember when you summoned me using the life orbs in the forest? Of course, lost child. There are enough supplies within the castle that you could create a life orb. It could be powerful enough to summon me in a physical form for brief moments at a time. We will need to find a crystal orb, the ash of a dead spirit, and a binding cream. Your life will be needed as an offering to summon me, and your name will become part of the binding process. Why is it starting to sound like what's actually going to happen is you are going to overtake my body? Why else would you need my life and my name? I will do whatever it takes to achieve my mission. And I will do whatever it takes to see that you are successful. Again, he's saying he wants to see me successful, not see me live. I'm starting to not trust this lost child. In fact, I would go as far as to say I very much distrust you. Is there... Oh, hello. I hear crying. Which one of you is it? You do know that is... liable to get you murdered. Actually, would it in this part? I know it would at the Joyous facility. Then again, I'm assuming that when you're here, life is already forfeit, huh? Okay, so... Oh, I found chains, and I found knives. Do I not wish to take a knife? I mean, I know we're planning on getting this life orb as a weapon, but it would still be useful to, have a blade, would it not? No? We are not fond of this idea, apparently. Well, okay then. I attempt it. Let's leave. The door is locked, but I feel I must get inside. So you're saying you would like a key? I understand. Well, let's hope we can find it. I do also see something glowing over here. What is this? Oh, I found my second leg. Delightful. Wait, have I found the burial site? Am I not going to comment about the fact these are all graves? Oh, that was very close up. I don't think I was supposed to walk up there. Oh, key! Well, is this a key or is this just a picture of a key? Oh, it's the actual key. Delightful. And is there anything else I need before I go? These supplies are blocking the door. I must find a way to move them. Okay, but we do realise they're not supplies, right? They are all coffins. There'll be lots of dead here. But anyway, I've got a key, and now we can go up and unlock the door that we're so keen to get inside. I'm hoping. There we are. And I see levers. Delightful. And I found an AO1. Still don't know if I'm supposed to be doing anything with these. I don't think I am. I'm gonna assume that's doing a good thing. Oh, where am I up to now, huh? I don't know. Hello, I am here. Oh, you just took me straight down. That makes sense. Please don't drop on me. There we go, I have made it! And I've made it alive. Theoretically. Still not convinced this lost child isn't going to try and take over my body. I have little trust. And I also like being nosy. Have you got anything else for me in here? No? This room seems suspiciously empty. Almost as if I'm going to need to hide in there. Oh, hi, Betties. Just the part there's absolutely nothing I can really interact with. It does make it feel like I'm supposed to be stealthing my way down here, but there is nothing watching me, so guessing we're just having mostly empty rooms? Oh, I got an arm that time. These are certainly easier for me to find. I'm having so much better luck right now than I was with the breakers. Didn't complete a single one of those sets. This is a lot of mannequins you've all got, and not a single one said hi to me. Why is the music got very sinister all of a sudden? Oh, well, at least the door opens for me. Hello, is someone in there? Oh no, it's somewhere else I'm looking. Oh, it's you! Didn't I kill you like twice already? Oh, there's many of you. Oh, well, I killed one of your brethren. Who are these figures, if not the faceless one who previously pursued me? These are simply children who have met a similar fate. This is where the faceless escaped from, but fear not, for these bodies are tightly bound. I hold much sorrow for their pain. Oh. Well, I kind of feel a little bit bad for mocking you now. But, I'm not gonna let you out, because when you get released, you're likely to want to kill me again. Okay, I think I found the one you escaped from. I can't go look in there. That is just so much blood everywhere. And yet I pick up not a single knife. Hey, what did I just grab? I have found it! Now only 2 ingredients remain. Oh, binding cream, okay. That's very interesting. I had not forgotten I was looking for that. Are you going to speak to me again? You are. We will gather the ash of a spirit on the next level of the castle. This area of the castle is dangerous, so you must be cautious. What must I fear about this place? The king held many spirits captive there. but recently attempted to banish them with fire. In the process, many spirits were indeed banished, but the authorities were inept and the holding room was destroyed. I was held in that room for very long, but the misstep of the authorities allowed me and many other spirits to escape. Where did all the other spirits go? Most of them simply went away, hoping to forever escape this dreadful place and never see it again. However, some stayed in the area with the intention of causing trouble for the king. We must be careful of these spirits, for they wish nothing but to cause harm to the inhabitants of this world. Your warning is much appreciated, lost child. I will venture with much care. How greatly I wish none of this happened. All I wanted was to escape that dreaded facility with my friend. I have come too far to stop now, and how I wish things could be different. Just a quick question. How precisely do I hide from spirits? Is this going to be anything... Are they going to float around with lights as well to make it easy for me? I swear, if these things just suddenly appear in front of me, I'm going to have issues. Nope, that's locked. Okay. Back into the big open space it is. Lost child, I hope that you can alert me to when they're nearly here. This room is charred, and its walls are crumbling. This must be the place, is it not, lost child? Lost child, now is not time for you to leave me. I have gathered the ash of the spirit. Where do I go now, lost child? Many paths lay around me, and not one appears prominent. Wow, I've been abandoned. Lost child, are you there? Well, looks like I'm on my own then, huh? Without a weapon. Delightful. So, what do we think? Up, down, left or right? Oh, not down. How about we... Do you know what? We're going right. Right is always the answer. We know this. I say as I most likely run into imminent death. Hi. See, I've clearly made a correct decision. There is light here. See? I found an arm, correct? Nope. I found another leg. Delightful. And it's fine. I've got 2 lives. What's the worst that could happen? Hello. Well, I'm not going to go that way, because that way leads me back to the main area. Oh! Might have been a mistake. Maybe. Not such a good idea for me to come this way. Hi, spirit. Small boy. It is I, the lost child. Come to me. Come to me now. If there's no alright to you, I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. Oh, curses. You're definitely lying to me and I don't know what to do about it. Oh, everything is locked. Okay, I've escaped. Oh, no. Why do you run, boy? Because you can't be trusted, that's why. I am your friend, the lost child. I beckon you to come closer. Nope! There is nowhere for me to go, though. Can I go this way? I cannot. Wait, I have to come closer? Oh, I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. Closer yet? You have no reason to fear me. I don't trust you. Oh, how beautifully your life shines. Only a little closer now. This! Yep, I knew this was gonna be a bad idea. I should definitely get... Oh! Child, The dark spirit is gone for now. Come quickly. We must get to the next lift and off this level of the castle. Evidently, it is more dangerous than I anticipated. Just follow the lights, child, but these spirits cannot thrive without darkness. Wait, are you telling me that wasn't you, lost child? Oh, I never would have guessed. But also, that seems a little bit, more dangerous than a vengeful spirit. Okay, I'm gonna keep following the lights. I'm so happy I've got my double lights as it is. Okay, now where do I go? There's a table. I'm gonna trust the table. Trusting the table was a mistake. Wait, what is that? Oh, I've got a crowbar. Delightful. I'm clearly going to need this. All I need to do is swing my crowbar at the mass of dark spirits. Everyone knows crowbar is their weakness. Hello? Child, what are you doing here? I will find a way to save you. Wait, have I not already got one? Can't I crowbar it open? I can! There we go. You're safe, child. Thank you. I have been here for so many hours, and you have been full of fear. I thought I would surely perish in this place. Why are you here in the castle, rather than the facility or the village? I failed to smile through one of the testing chambers, and was taken to my session. For some reason, after that, they took me here to be judged by the king himself. We must leave this part of the castle, because there's dangerous spirits about. Follow me to the lift, and we will become safe. Why don't you know, wait, you're not following me. You know what, I warned you. Oh, you're not following me because I was going the wrong way, huh? Well, thanks for that. So, apparently this was not the way I was supposed to be going. Oh no, how far away was I wrong? Was I just never supposed to pick the right path? I don't think I can go all the way back that far. I mean, those doors seem to be locked. Oh, wait. Oh, this was the lift! Okay, so, that was on purpose. I did all that on purpose. I knew I was looking for a friend. What are you doing in the castle? And how do you roam free? I tried to escape the facility with my friend, but only I successfully made it out. He was captured, and I traveled across the kingdom to find him. I spoke to him one last time before the king so cruelly did away with him. Now I stand before you, on my way to confront the king. I am very sorry that you lost your friend. I too have a friend. I am sure she worries for me, and I must find her. She too attempted to escape, but I do not know if she succeeded. Will you help me destroy the king? You must understand that I need to look for my friend, even if there is only a slight chance I may find her. I understand indeed. My spirit friend, the lost child, may guide you out of the castle. I thank you again. I do hope we might meet again, under more joyful circumstances. As do I. I wish you the best of luck finding your friend. Wait, if the Joyal is helping the lost child's helping this one escape, who's going to be helping me? Young girl, I will lead you out of the castle so you may travel freely. Vincent, I will return shortly, and until I do, find a way to get through the nearby door. Thank you once again for your help, fellow Joyous. You are most welcome. I wish you the best of luck in finding your friend. And I wish luck upon you as well. Goodbye. Okay, well clearly that's not the way I'm supposed to be going, right? Oh no, it definitely is. That is the only way to be going. Okay, so 3 symbols. Can't seem to interact with any of them. Huh, okay. Oh, I see it! Okay, so I've basically got to mentally split round all of these signs to work out which one is already lit up. So if we rotated this one, it would be the middle of the right. So here, it'd be this one. Okay, good, it holds my progress. Oh, that one's the easiest one to flip, it's just the top 2. There we go, these 2. Now my last symbol. It's the top 2 on the left side. These 2. I've done it! I am a genius, clearly. I can solve simple puzzles. Oh! Last one. Last child, can I have your help now? Why did you run from me, boy? You are not the lost child and wish me harm. Leave me. I have no intention of leaving so soon. But clearly, the lost child does, seeing that you stand here alone. He has left only for a short time and will return. He cares for me. Naive little boy. Why do you trust him so readily? What has he truly done for you, other than put you in danger? You know, that's a fair question. If you do my bidding and follow me, I can ensure your safety from the many evils of this world. The king isn't the only enemy you should be fearful of. The lost child. They hold and they destroy. Let me guess, the lost child just destroyed you, huh? You are safe, Vincent. Continue onward. You must find the crystal orb. But what was the spirit saying? Pay no mind and continue onward. Okay, well I can keep silent and carry on apparently. Even though I definitely do not trust you, lost child. Then again, I trust absolutely no one in this entire game. What was this? I found an arm! Delightful. Okay, so, if I am going towards my demise, how am I wishing to die? Am I wishing to die by lost child? Am I wishing to die by the king? I don't know. I mean, chances are I'm just gonna die by my own incompetence either way, but still! It's important factors like this that we need to consider. Was there someone on that balcony? Oh no, it's just a shadow. I thought I saw a robot thing up there. Wait, are they weapons? Can I have some weapons now? It's been so long since I was given one. I've missed them. I've missed them so. Swinging around blindly, not hitting a single thing. It was such fun entertainment. I would be able to cut this if I had a knife. Just saying. Why is there just a cart here? I can push the cart! Cart's gone now. I regret nothing. I take it back. I might be regretting something. Oh, I've locked them out. Delightful. That's what I've managed to achieve. I regret nothing. I am free now. Thank you very much. You shall not be able to... No! 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 What do you mean you're here? Why are you here? Go away! He's gaining on me very, very slowly. Oh no. Am I escaping? I don't know. No, I am not. But I saved the game regardless. Yes, I am free! You shall never catch me, thank you. I have managed to find a library. Does this benefit me? What is this picture? That would be a map. It is a map of the island on which you stand. It is quite large. Indeed, there is much you have yet to see and learn in this world. But that will come with time. We have a more immediate quest at the moment. Yes. The whole you most likely possessing me thing, right? Comments on the Outer Scriptures, page 742. The scriptures of old describe only one way to ascend past our mortal bounds. To accomplish this, the writer tells us that one must impress the gods with knowledge and understanding that they themselves have yet to acquire. There are many areas of our world that operate outside our understanding, but it is unknown what specific thing might still be unknown to the gods of old. Some believe that there may be knowledge to be gained through experimentation relating to the emotions of the physical beings. If this is true, one could theoretically cultivate an emotion and convert it into a physical object to be used as an offering to the gods. So this is why I keep getting a bit skeezed out. Am I making a plan to try and ascend? That's clearly not going to end well for me. I see the orb there. Comments of the Outer Scripture, page 743. The unknown writer of the Outer Scriptures goes on to say that if the offering is accepted by the immortals, the mortal being who enlightened them could be offered a seat among them in the realm beyond. There is much debate regarding the validity of these claims, and if these scriptures are written in a poetic or literal sense. There is some evidence to back up both possibilities, and because of this, we may never come to a definite answer. Well, I think I'm about to come to a definite answer. Okay, I grab the orb. I have found the crystal needed to complete my life orb. Atop the nearby lift, there is a room where you can put all your ingredients together. You are entirely too helpful. I don't trust it. At least the lift was easy to find, right? Don't suppose there are any arms lying around? No? Okay, well I just wanted to complete my collection. Our next stop will bring us to the highest level of the castle, where the king resides. And you believe that these ingredients I have gathered will become powerful enough to overthrow him? I cannot be certain, but I believe it will. In the case that it is not, I don't know what ugly result may rear its head. As I am so close to the king, I think it is fitting that I thank you for your help throughout my journey. Although it is possible that I failed to avenge the Joyous and my friend, I couldn't have lived without at least trying. I am not to thank, dear child. None of your accomplishments could have come to fruition without your own ambition. I saw it in you from the beginning, and I know your friend is proud. I will do whatever it takes to achieve my mission. We have arrived. Have I? Nope, it's malfunctioned. Some strange malfunction has stopped my travel. We're gonna drop suddenly, aren't we? Nope, I'm gonna go through the vent. And I've got the crowbar at least. There we go. Yeah, man, real quickly. Don't want to accidentally fall down here. And don't worry, I got 2 lives. I can very easily see. Hello, mannequin buddies. Oh, I can actually go in here. I was not actually expecting this to be open. What have I found? I had anticipated us finding a different way to this room, but here we are nonetheless. This is where you create the life orb. Oh, interesting. So, just pop everything in here, huh? Are you gonna tell me what this entire is in the water already? No? Oh, this is gonna end so badly. Why am I combining my life? Wait, why did I put my name in there? I thought you were taking my life, not my name. I had a spare life. Oh dear. Equip the orb. After equipping, press left mouse button to activate the orb. Okay, well apparently I don't. Wait. So what precisely did I hand over? Because I've still got my name and my 2 lives. Actually, I've still got all the ingredients. Can I make a second one? Good. I love it! By activating the orb, you allow me to physically visit you, like I did in the mountain, on your way to the village. I cannot fully form like I did then, since there were only enough supplies for you to create 1 orb. Very well. I believe this will be enough. Now to find the king. That is so cool. We do so much damage. We are going to be unstoppable. Now what was in here? Because I had to unlock this route. Stop it. Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, I'm gonna have to detach this for a minute because it's being a little too intense when I'm just trying to pick up keys. Time to go. Okay, so I've got the key now. Do I go through here? Nope, this one remains locked regardless of my key. So keep going up, I presume. Hello, buddies. I wouldn't try anything. I have keys and I have orbs. You know what? I'm feeling threatened, so let's reattach the orb. Well, I wonder if I can just stop. I can, in fact, just stop blasting the chests. That is delightful. Can I blast you? Gadoosh! Everything must die. I must destroy everything. You thought I'd forget about you guys. Nope. You're welcome. King? Kingeth, I summon thee. Can I summon a king? If you summon a king, would that technically be treason? I mean, they're likely to have it as treason regardless. I only have 4. Okay, I can't open any of these because I still do not have enough. Well, I attempted to collect them. I failed. Fairly well. This must be where the king went. After I enter this door, I cannot go back. My efforts may end in misery, or they may end in joy. Should I enter? Yes! Kingeth, you're here. Good boy. I have an orb. I am willing to use it on you to cause your destruction. You are very high up. You must be the boy causing such a disturbance lately. Are you the king who has caused me such pain? You alone have set torment upon us, joyous, for no gain but your own. I find it fitting that the child who escaped would believe he has a mind of his own. How foolish must one be to see the illusion of control is true. A boy as feeble and tainted as yourself Clearly, there's no place in my presence. As feeble as I appear to you, I have journeyed all across your kingdom. I travelled relentlessly to save my friend, only to see you destroy his body in your twisted means. What can I say, little one? I have done what must be done, and you have no voice to question my authority and actions. I need not question your authority, but rather challenge it. The time has come that you will pay for the lives you have stolen. I admire your intrepid nature, but you fail to realize that a puppet can only walk as far as its strings. Any pawn that did manage to cut its strings would be rendered useless. My strings are broken and my heart torn. I will feel no joy until you perish. We have had a beautiful conversation, but I believe this little puppet has danced long enough. Authorities, eliminate this filth! Come on then, authorities, what you gonna do? That's what you're gonna do, huh? You're going to die multiple times over. How many times can I use this orb? I'm hoping multiple times. Whoosh! Skadoosh! Everyone must die! Your authorities are nothing to me. It seems that you are taking advantage of your power. You yourself don't even understand. Why don't I show you what real power looks like? Come on then, Kingy. Show with me. Skadoosh! Oh, that'd be real power. Man, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna get me when I'm right below you? No, you're not allowed to get me if I'm right below you. No. Hi. Oh! I didn't realize the authorities were still after me. Okay, so, what's your power then, buddy? Oh, your power is laser eye. I'm getting out of here. He can't turn his head backwards, right? That's against the rules, yes? Am I escaping up here? Am I free? He can't find me if I'm up here, right? Oh, he definitely can! Oh, I'm going to die. I am going to die a quite dismal death. Is there any more stairs or anything? Is there any way for me to escape? I don't think there is. Oh, this might have been a mistake. I'm gonna die right here. Hi, I don't know if I'm fast enough. I'm too slow. Go away! Okay. Delightful! I did it. If you plan to be so pesky, I suppose I'll come down and crush you myself. Radio, just so you know, I'm not down there. So, wait, what did you just do? Oh! Getting run away again, thank you, goodbye. I don't know where that's coming from. Somewhere bad, most likely. Where is he? I don't know. I'm hiding. Oh, he's down on the floor. Well, if you want me, come up here, buddy. I'm not coming down there. You've got to come up here. I see you. Yes? No! No! There's chaining! You're clipping through it! You're clipping through the... That is mighty... No! What do I do? What do I do? I can't do anything! That seemed cheaty. Well then, come on, Kingy. Let's fight. You're up there now. I'm trying to get to you. 1 second. Maybe a minute. I'm nearly there. He's getting weaker. I don't know where he is, and I don't know where his laser is. No. This is an issue. Did I kill him? Or did he kill me? Which is the way? Did I kill him? I think I killed him! I mean, technically I think we killed each other at the same time, but I'm counting that as an absolute win. Can I have his crown now? Am I not allowed to pick up his crown? Do I need to detach this? The crown be mine. Why do I get the feeling I'm just going to become the next monster? He was once I, and I will become him. I have escaped. It's over. Everything seems creepily abandoned. I am truly free. But I am alone. Lost child, what do I do now? Why don't you ask your friend? Nope, I'm not buying it. I visit you in spirit, Vincent. I take much pride in everything you've accomplished. No, I don't trust this. I don't trust you, friend. It is now time to free those who remain in bondage. Wait, but what about the last child? I don't know if I believe that. I don't trust the lost child still. Okay, well, I guess we saved the day? Question mark? Well, I hope you enjoyed that playthrough of my beautiful paper smile. I maintain my opinion. The lost child cannot be trusted. I am still adamant they may be angling to possess me. I trust no one. As always, if you want to check out the game, I'll leave the link in the description below. If you've enjoyed your time here, then please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Other than that, have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.